Valley's.
Happy Tuesday. It's July 28th, 2026, and this is the Valley's Morning News. It's news radio for South Texas. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Zach Cantu, and we have AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on standby. I don't know why he shows his face around here day to day. Yeah, 105 today, 104, 105, 106 maybe. It's just going to be nasty hot. Oh, look at that, Saturday, 107. Oh, goody. Yeah, we'll review all of this. Look at Texas weather in the tropics. That's coming up in about 2 minutes. Hope you stick around. A South Texas note, a sad one. Hidalgo County investigators saying that a 6-year-old boy died from electrocution in rural Alamo over the weekend. Happened Saturday night. An investigation discovered that stakes driven into the ground to hold a water slide punctured an electrical line, caused the surrounding ground to become energized. The boy was electrocuted. His death has been ruled accidental. It's 7 minutes after the hour on the Valley's Morning News. Some state news dealing with data centers. Some state lawmakers are considering repealing tax breaks for data centers.
The largest growth in data centers qualifying for the tax breaks began around COVID 2021, and it's accelerated since then. Brad Reynolds with the Comptroller's Office testified before the Senate committee.
More and more of the data center certifications are for large facilities that are getting the 20-year exemption rather than the 10 or the 15.
Thanks to the tax breaks, Texas now loses more than $1 billion a year in revenue. State Senator Lois Colcourse questioned Dan Diorio of the Data Center Coalition.
Will these data centers keep coming to Texas if we repeal the sales tax exemption?
I do have concerns about the long-term, competitiveness, what signal it may send.
In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
From the UT Health Science Center in Central Texas up in San Antonio, a new study on Hispanics and the potential for a younger onset dementia. Doctors say that you need to look at speech patterns, changes in behavior earlier in life and get dementia diagnosed. And the CEO of Cracker Barrel is stepping down. The restaurant announced on Monday that Julie Masino, who became infamous after she changed the logo at Cracker Barrel, big controversy about a year ago. Cracker Barrel's new logo had eliminated the image of a man known as Uncle Herschel, sitting on a chair leaning against a barrel. That led to an uproar, and she's stepping down from the company. She also was involved with Taco Bell for a while. She got rid of some fan favorites on Taco Bell, which, by the way, sidebar mention, in case you still do the Taco Bell without lettuce right now. They got the Mexican pizza. I think it was an online promotion. Mexican pizza for $1, I think for one day only. And which follows the Enchilito thing they did a few days back. No lettuce as well. 9 minutes after the hour, it is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Hope you can join us 8 o'clock hour. We'll be broadcasting from just down the street in Mission, open field, where they will be setting up a $50 million aluminum plant, recycling and aluminum manufacturer. Big investment, $50 million investment coming in from Mexico. And we'll join the gang from Economic Development in the 8 o'clock hour. Big thank you to our AccuWeather supporters, Dougie and all the gang at Martin Farm and Ranch. Also, Riveras Machinery on the Expressway in Donna. Okay, AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina is joining us, and I'm just afraid he's going to continue increasing the temperature. So we're still at 104, 105 today. And then I noticed on Saturday, 107. So
Saturday.
What's the change on the weekend? What happens this weekend?
That's near the record's 106. So we may tie or beat that in spots. But again, that's, specifically the temperature in McAllen is the record's 106. So, if it tops that elsewhere, it doesn't break the record there. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's just heat building, really no change in what's going on. So it's just got time to build up over the next several days. And might be a little disturbance coming through early to mid next week that may take the edge off, down to 99 or so by Wednesday.
Okay.
But no real relief 14 days out. It's still just going to be low triple digits.
I heard the gang up in Dallas I check in with KTRH and BAP up in Dallas, BAP. They were talking about maybe a very weak cool front in a few days. to cool them down into the night. That's specifically what they're saying. Oh, cool us down into the 90s. A cool front trying to hit.
Saturday
North
into
Texas.
Sunday.
Okay.
104 Saturday, then 96 Sunday for Dallas.
All right. Tropical coverage 2026, Caribbean, Gulf, Atlantic. Anything for us? What the computer saying?
All quiet. All quiet. Still looking toward the beginning of the first half of August, but again, up in near the Big Bend of Florida there in the Gulf, and then on the Atlantic side.
All right.
And kind of the a Bermuda Triangle of sorts from the Carolinas to Bermuda and then down to the tip of Florida is where they're watching. The hurricane experts back at home base are watching for the first half of August.
Okay. Well, fun for them, I suppose.
But yeah, all quiet for us. Nothing
10-4.
Tropical.
Let's see. The AccuWeather forecast 104, 105 today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and maybe 107 plus on Saturday. That is your AccuWeather forecast. On this day that you should stay in the gym and do a little exercise and reward yourself with chocolate milk. I don't know why that is the reward, but
I love chocolate milk.
Right, I keep saying that's after like a good workout. Some people say, yeah, chocolate milk. That's what they like to go. And
some people drink pickle juice after a workout.
So it's like, why would you drink all that brine and
I don't know. It's
sodium.
It's something to do with recharging the muscles or something. I don't know.
All right. Zach says it's electrolytes. Well,
okay.
Well, I guess I like pickle juice. I guess it's better than some of the Gatorade flavors out there. All right, pal. We'll check in soon. That's AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina. Right now it's 81 to 82 degrees. Good morning, Starbase. It's at 82. Join us 8 o'clock hour. We'll have conversations with our Mission Economic Development Office. We will be just down the road here in Mission, open field. Well, soon they will be erecting a $50 million aluminum manufacturer, some dozens and dozens and dozens of good-paying jobs, and a major investment by some Mexican investors in our area. That's coming up. And other conversations as well. We'll have our friends from Brioplex checking in, and also folks involved in the medical industry will be checking in with us. And I do look forward to speaking with the dean of our UTRGV Business School. Dr. Gotti should be stopping by to give us his opinion, his take on the impressive growth in our economy and the big investments coming in, especially at the Port of Brownsville right now. That's coming up 8 o'clock hour of the Valley's Morning News. In the meantime, as I mentioned earlier, wealth in America is being redistributed. No, it's not by government edict. It's citizens. And they're voting with their feet. They're coming to Texas.
Newly released IRS data shows the state has attracted billions of dollars in taxpayer wealth. The state's economic leaders say this is something they've been tracking for years. Justin Yancey with the Texas Business Leadership Council says it's a combination of our people and our policies.
The business climate we have and diverse economy and no state income tax here.
The data from the IRS shows the state gained more than $5 billion in adjusted gross income from people moving here from other states. California and New York, meanwhile, recorded multi-billion-dollar losses. Michael Board, News Talk 710 KURV.
This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Your station for Astros baseball. They did good last night. Miracle win, 9th inning. I think they scored 4 runs, and they were down and depressed. And 9th inning, boom, they came back. Astros baseball tonight, 8:10 broadcast from L.A. Astros baseball made possible by the good folks at Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The Valley's destination for luxury automotive is here. Come to Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen and visit Michael Fall, General Manager, today and discover the perfect blend of elegance and power in a new GLC 300W. Lease yours today for just $499 a month for 24 months. Experience a feeling only 140 years of innovation can deliver. The choice is simple at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Harlingen, a Bert Ogden Auto Group dealership, a true triumph of luxury. Now open at their exceptional new state-of-the-art location at 8522 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen.
I'm Omar Ochoa, and my job is to take on insurance companies. After a storm damages your home or business, the insurance company already has a team protecting its interests. You should too. At the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, my team investigates the damage and fights to hold insurance companies accountable under your policy. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm today for a free consultation at 253-3121. That's 253-3121. The insurance company has a team. So should you.
News and information to start your day.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
News Talk 710 KURV is your one and only go-to station. In the event we have a tropical system that is threatening Deep South Texas, it's Tropical Coverage 2026. Big thank you to our many supporters. Lee's Pharmacy, North and South McAllen, Vega Roofing, the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and also big thanks to Mike's Plumbing, Electrical, and AC. It's good to call on and bring back a friend of the station and of many years. Robert Lozano he's the owner of FMP Group. And that would be the company that here in South Texas owns all the DQs, the Dairy Queens, and the Schlotzkys. Oh, I love in the direction we're going. Oh, and how about some dessert, some Cinnabon? Yeah, those are the brands that he represents in South Texas. And we congratulate him, his wife, his family. Everybody's been working hard for so many years at his restaurant group. And the Texas Restaurant Association has awarded Robert and his wife the honor of being inducted into this group's Hall of Fame, which is the Hall of Honor. Congratulations, Robert. We'll talk about your business and all these years of work. And, of course, I look forward to speaking with you as well a little bit here on Regional Mobility Authority issues, since you're the chairman of the one that's over here in Hidalgo County. Let's start with this induction into the Hall of Honor. And you were telling me off air that you might be like the first RGV business restaurant owner that has been inducted into this. So tell me about this honor and what it means to you and your family, brother.
Sergio, it's really good to be with you. Yes, it is. It's a very, very much an honor. And of course, we accept this on behalf of our team members, the folks that have worked beside us now for over 4 decades. Laurie, my wife, kind of joked that getting into the Hall of Honor does that mean that we're viejitos now, or what's that all about, and why us? But no, when you think about it, they say that at over 55,000 restaurants in the state of Texas, and the fact that they induct 1 or 2 annually at their annual show that they hold, I think in San Antonio or Houston, they go back and forth, the TRA, the Texas Restaurant Association, and to be selected, yes, it's very much an honor. It's a tribute to all the folks that have stood beside us and opened the doors and helped make happy now for 4 decades here, primarily in the Valley. And so it was real honor. Yeah, they said that they had never honored anybody from the Rio Grande Valley. I mean, wow, there's so many deserving restaurateurs and so many great places here in the Valley. But of course, we accepted. They gave us a nice trophy. We joked about it. Their trophy happens to be a skillet. It's got a very nice congratulations, Robert and Laurie. Of course, I was teasing them and telling them don't be giving a skillet to a Mexican woman. What's up with that? But no, we had fun with it, and it really is an honor. And it's just been such an incredible journey. We're still at it. We've got the next generation, our adult children, that's running what back in the day used to be the DQ team, and today it's called the FMP Group, Food and People. And doing more than just the Dairy Queens. Like you said, we had the Schlotzkys and Cinnabon, and we're looking to do others. Now, we're not the only ones down here that do the DQs. Hats off to a few of our other franchisees and many throughout the state of Texas. But it's been a real privilege, Sergio. And yeah, that's what the honor was all about.
40 years of this, which is now called the FMP Group, but the majority of those years was the Dairy Queen brand for you. And how did you start? How many did you have at the beginning? How many do you have now in the year?
Well, today we're operating the 30-something restaurants. There was a point where, we've over the years operated upwards of 50. We even opened several in the Monterrey market. We own the rights down there, but we actually sold and scaled back from there. And then we had stores even all the way up to Oklahoma. But we've, under the new leadership, Bob Lozano, my son, my daughter Lenzda, and her husband David, who is also a Lozano. My daughter Lozano married a Lozano. He's a great young attorney that came over to us from the great firm over in Weslaco, Jones, Galligan, Key, and Lozano. Shout out to my comadre and all the great folks over there. But we snagged David, and he came over here, and he helps run the family business. They scaled it back to try to focus here in South Texas, Corpus, and in between those areas, and look at other brands besides just DQ, and that's what they're in the process of doing now.
Interesting.
We started with a one in FAR, which funny that we're going to talk about transportation in a few minutes because I'm wearing that hat today as the RMA, Regional Mobility Authority Chairman. But due to transportation, and I tease them, I think it was the day that I started, within days of my very first day as a governor appointee to the chair, we closed the store in FAR, our very first one, due to transportation, due to traffic. You couldn't get in and out anymore. There's so much traffic on 281 there that we're working on relocating that store.
Interesting that your son-in-law is in-law and now with a business. But it might be an interesting combination if you think about it, like get a free power of attorney, paperwork with the purchase of a number 5 combo, something like that. Work it in there somewhere. Robert Lozano, his wife, Lori. Robert and Lori Lozano, owners of FMP Group. They have been inducted into the Texas Restaurant Association Hall of Honor, 40 plus years now in business. And recently you acquired the Schlotzsky's and Cinnabon brand. So on the business side, tell me either DQ, Schlotzsky's, or Cinnabon, any brick and mortar projects or renovation projects you have in mind right now as far as your properties, whatever comes to mind.
Yes, we're always looking. Like I said, we're trying to replace the FAR store now. We just did Hidalgo. We had wanted a store right there for years and years. We finally got that done this past year. David, the son-in-law, the attorney, he's also our real estate person, and he's working on other sites. Again, we're always looking, trying to do the next Schlotzsky's as well. But the business climate right now is such that you got to really be careful about the steps that we're taking, and so we are doing that. We're moving cautiously, but we're very optimistic. Our business is doing very, very well. We're grateful to all the folks and our fans here throughout South Texas that come through the doors day in and day out. And in fact, we do look to do others in the near future.
You ever take the time to calculate how many dip cones and how many, Hunger Busters and Daily Bars you've sold through the years and 40 years of business over DQ?
I don't know that I've ever stopped to try to calculate that. We know that together with Blizzards has been millions and millions. But what we do stop and do from time to time, nothing brings me more joy than to watch, whether it be the Little League team that comes in after a game or now the soccer teams that it's just so neat to see a grandpa and his grandkids, and now being a grandfather myself, 3 times with my daughter, and my son just a little over a month ago had his first child, and to see them come in and share a cone or a sundae at the local Dairy Queen, that brings a tremendous amount of joy. And we're just privileged to get to do that.
I'll throw you a number in case anybody asks you, just trivia. 30 locations, let's say 25 dip cones a day, 365 days a year, over 40 years, that's almost 11 million dip cones for you. At least 11 million.
It's been a bunch. And, one of the things that we've tried to do all along the way is to live out one of our non-negotiables, which is we try to give back. And this community has just been so good to us at Hill that I'm very, very proud of the things that the next generation is trying to do and giving back to our community.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah. That's one thing I've known through the years is DQ, especially with the schools and the kids and the little leagues and all the kids at high schools and junior high. always giving back to those programs. Robert Lozano and his wife Lori are owners of FMP Group. That would be the Dairy Queens, the majority of the Dairy Queens here in South Texas, the Schlotzsky's restaurants, the Cinnabon franchise as well. They have been inducted into the Hall of Honor of the Texas Restaurant Association. You being chairman of the Regional Mobility Group, tell folks who are working for a living who don't do this from day to day, again, what the RMA stands for in this region, and some of the projects that you're working for right now.
Yeah, it's I just mentioned giving back, and so one of the things that Laurie and I and the family has tried to do all along in various ways. Some of it, yes, is with our product. Some of it is, they talk about your time, talent, and treasure. Well, some of our time we've tried to give back throughout the years in various different organizations, both Laurie and myself. And one of the things that I said yes to a little over a year and a half ago was an appointment by the governor to lead the Regional Mobility Authority here in Hidalgo County. Honestly, the average citizen, and I'm just an average citizen, I wasn't sure exactly what that is. But basically, the RMA, it's in its name. It's for mobility. It's for transportation, and it supports some of the infrastructure projects that are going on here. Actually, a shout out to Mayor Cortez just this very morning, Sergio. It was just an very exciting morning under the leadership of Judge Cortez. He called together all of the leaders, mayors, the precinct commissioners to a meeting in Hidalgo County where the RMA has the table set to get all of our constituency, all of our stakeholders together around this table and get ourselves organized and understand. We all know the tremendous opportunities that we have here in South Texas with the bridges, the airports, the port, the things that are going on across the valley, including with our friends over in Cameron County. Hats off to the great work that they're doing. The RMA is responsible, and it has some unique abilities, not the least of which is tolling, to be able to do transportation projects. And so we've got our own right now, the 365 toll that's going on just north of Hidalgo and an east to west. If you drive out there, you'll see it. And we're also here to assist all the other stakeholders in prioritizing the need within our county and get the roads done to make it safer for the people that are traveling on the roads now, get the 18-wheelers out of our traffic and put them on a safer, better road system. It doesn't happen overnight, but that's what we're doing.
In less than a minute, maybe you could put in order or help us understand where for example, the Regional Metropolitan Planning Organization, what does the RMA rank, and how does the RMA participate with the MPO when it comes to developing roads and funding road projects in the area?
You can be even one of our local elected officials or being in the position that I'm in, and after 18 months still not fully understand transportation funding and the complications. This stuff, it doesn't happen overnight. But yes, the MPO, the Metropolitan Planning Organization, which used to be 3, came together some years ago. We now have one Rio Grande Valley MPO, and the RMA has a seat at that table. We're actually a member of the policy board, as do many of the other stakeholders, the county, some of the cities, et cetera, both in this county and in the other counties. And the funding for projects has to be prioritized. There has to be, project readiness. They talk about that. So understanding what is the priority of the projects, which ones are first, second, third, and getting them ready for funding and getting them presented at the MPO is what's critical. And we're working on that. And that's what today's meeting was all about.
Congratulations, Robert, again, to you and your wife, Lori, that honor from the Texas Restaurant Association, being part of the Hall of Honor. And as far as the work at the Regional Mobility Authority, look for it online. I know folks that are in the trucking business very familiar with you with the oversize the weight permits that they get from you, but you can also see some of the developing projects in the area. There's a map, interactive map that you can see at their website, which would be the hcrma.net. Bless you, brother. We'll look forward to our next conversation. Be well, Robert.
Sergio, always good to talk to you. Thank you so much, and thank the
Likewise,
people of the Rio Grande Valley.
Yes, sir. Thanks to Robert Lozano and his family. And this mention completely unsolicited. I wish they would run more messages with us. Tell you what, it's the number one, the original, the Schlotsky's, and buy tomato basil soup and dip it, or the pizza, dip it in the soup. Oh my goodness. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. We'll be on the road. Join us. We'll be in Mission at that $50 million aluminum plant manufacturer in Mission, Texas. Hope you can join us for the broadcast on the Sergio Show on 710 KURV. This is your station for Astros play-by-play. They pulled out a miracle last night in La La Land. Sports next on 710 KURV. I love my Culligan water purification system. And my friend, I am convinced that you will love one if you get it. Call Culligan. I'm going to give you the number here. Well, you know who Culligan. You know that name. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. State-of-the-art water purification systems. Culligan. Call them today. Only $35 a month. You'll have your own water purification system at your house. And for $35 a month, you will never be forced to leave the house. As long as you got that Culligan water purification system, you will not be forced to leave the house and endure 110-degree plus weather or nasty thunder showers or ice-cold conditions. Whatever's happening outside, so be it. You're indoors. Just you open up that little spout and pour a tall glass of cold, healthy, truly healthy, no microplastics, truly healthy, satiating water. And don't forget to connect it to the icebox. Culligan can help you with that. Call 399-1780. Set up that appointment for your home, for your office as well. The gang at the office will love you for it. These are the same folks that provide water purification systems for the restaurants who care about their clientele and provide purified water. Also, the laboratories, industry. Yeah, these are the top experts in water purification systems. Call Culligan. Get your own system today for $35 a month at 956-399-1780.
Come into Volvo Cars Edinburgh today and find the Volvo that's right for you. Shop from a great selection of Volvos today. Get comfortable in the incredible new 2026 Volvo XC60 with all the technology and innovation that makes the Volvo brand stand out from the rest. Lease one today for just $499 a month. That's right, $499 a month or 0.99% APR for 60 months. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Elevate your drive today at Volvo Cars Edinburgh, a Bert Ogden Auto Group dealership.
Dale gas.
JP and Jeff waiting for you at Amigo Power Equipment, and they've got the equipment that will get her done. All those ideas of yours and projects you got for all that acreage that you have. You need to chop stuff or move earth or punch some holes in the ground. Kubota will help you get it done. Everything I'm going to mention here that is available at Amigo Power Equipment today, you can find very detailed information at KubotaUSA.com. Go to the website, KubotaUSA.com. Right now at Amigo Power Equipment, you can drive away with the proven reliability of Kubota compact tractors. For example, the Kubota LX 2620 series tractor, 0% down if you qualify, or you could save up to $5,000 now through September 30th. So stop by and visit with JP and Jeff again. The LX 2620 series tractor, 0% financing if you qualify, and save up to $5,000. Actually, it's $5,500, $5,500 off this Kubota equipment at Amigo Power Equipment, Edinburgh on Monte Cristo. The Tuesday Sergio Show on the road, another KURV ambassador broadcast. We'll be joining the Mission Economic Development Corporation for the groundbreaking of the state-of-the-art $50 million Zarulma aluminum recycling and manufacturing facility. Our city of Mission is a destination point for innovation and manufacturing. Tuesday's KURV ambassador broadcast made possible by Wellness by Workforce, Rioplex Industrial Development, and the Mission Economic Development Corporation.
Navigate the law around property damage with the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, Tuesday at 4:20 on your 956 drive home.
Your Houston Astros are out west to visit the LA Angels. Tune in later tonight. First pitch at 8:40. Powered by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women and News Talk 710 KURV.
The NFL offseason officially ends today. Several teams have already kicked off camp, but the majority of the league, 25 teams in fact, have veterans reporting to camp today. By tomorrow, full squad workouts for every team will have begun. In Tampa, one of the Buccaneers' top players is unhappy. D-tackle Vita Vea is asking to be traded after negotiations for a contract extension broke down. Meanwhile, the Vikings have added a 3-time Pro Bowler. Safety and linebacker Jamal Adams is signing with Minnesota. Baseball, the Yankees, already dealing with a rash of injuries, including Aaron Judge, have another player go down. All-Star Game MVP Cody Bellinger is out with a hamstring injury. Manager Aaron Boone.
Probably a 4 to 6 week situation. You know, the good thing is he's obviously able to move around right now, so we'll continue to do that and just allow this thing to heal and get him right.
The Yankees minus Bellinger got a win last night, thumping the White Sox 9-5, pulling the win in 2.5 games of AL East leading Tampa Bay. I'm Matt McCoy.
The ball bounced perfectly for the Astros last night. 4 runs in the 9th beat the Angels 6-4. Broadcast tonight at 8:10. Your station for Astros baseball, News Talk 710 KURV. Here's AccuWeather.
Your 710 KURV AccuWeather forecast, mostly sunny, becoming windier today. Highs in the upper 90s to near 105 with the south-southeast winds at 12 to 25 miles an hour. Still breezy this evening, mainly clear, warm, and humid. Lows in the lower 80s with the southeast wind still at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Sunny, becoming windier again on Wednesday. Highs in the upper 90s to near 105. Mostly sunny, hot on Thursday. Highs in the upper 90s to near 105. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on the Valley's official weather station, 710 KURV.
Temperatures across the area, 81 to 82 degrees. Thank you for making us a part of your morning. We invite you to join us on social media as well. On YouTube, on X, on Facebook Live. You can do a rewind there. We got some business news. Check out your money next on 710 KURV. Brian and Brian team is the top real estate team in this entire region. I've called them before, worked with them through the years. They've become my friends. I encourage you to make a call today to my buddy Brian Reed. You know, he guarantees that he can get the job done. The job would be selling your home. Now, what you guys need to do is sit down and agree on a date, on the price, and if that home is still on the market after that date that you guys agreed on, he will buy that home himself. Gladys, this provided Gladys a lot of confidence in the Ryan and Brian team when she heard about this guarantee, because she had tried somebody else. For 142 days, her home sat on the market and nothing happened. Crickets, naranjas, nada. No, the visits, the phone calls, naranjas, nothing. So Jessica from the Ryan and Brian team assured her that they will get the job done, and they did. In 13 days, when Gladys pivoted to the Ryan and Brian team, her home sold in 13 days, thanks to the Ryan and Brian team. Yeah, they got a long list of potential buyers ready to go. This could be you, amigo. So call the Ryan and Brian team and get your household guaranteed at 956-540-2536. The website, ryanandbrian.com. That's ryanandbrian.com.
If you're selling your home, don't be trying. Call Ryan and Brian. Go to ryanandbrian.com.
Come experience larger-than-life luxury and design at Bird Ogden Infiniti in Edinburgh. You're invited to come in and choose from a great selection of new Infinitis available now. Drive your own 2026 Infiniti QX80 and save with an amazing 0% APR for 60 months. And all Infinitis come available with the Infiniti Premium Care Maintenance Plan for 3 years. Experience luxury as it's meant to be at Bird Ogden Infiniti on the corner of Alberta and Expressway 281 in Edinburgh. Shop from the entire line of Infinitis online at birdogdeninfiniti.com.
Crazy weather in South Texas. You as a property owner, well, you know it. That merciless sun that is pounding on that roof of yours, just tearing away bit by bit, drying and flaking. The materials that at one time were optimum, but now they're old and tired. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing has an amazing offer. I think it's a great value. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing they're absolutely the top commercial roofer in the area. And I base this on the projects that they have been involved, the projects that they have right now from the coast. They're Starbase and other coastal projects, big city projects, big energy projects as well for commercial roofing systems with almost 130 years under their belt. And folks that train, they're folks that work on rooftops. They cross-train them, all the systems, and they have a culture of not only excellence, training, but also in safety. And I'm telling you, I'm flashing all these credentials at you right now. You as a business owner and property manager, you should call them. And this is not a gimmick. There's no catch. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing just wants to meet you, network with you by checking and giving you a professional assessment of your commercial roofing system. Free, gratis, no expense to you. This is how they network. Call Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing and understand the condition of your roofing system at a time when you get a gully washer, it might surprise you in the wrong way. You have to pay a lot of money to get it fixed. So do some repair work or patchwork now. Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, again, free inspection of your roofing systems, all of them, 956-655-6178.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in the Cal at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC. McAllen Mission.
Hurry with your money now. Oil prices are lower this morning by at least 1% after a pause in fighting between the U.S. and Iran held, raising hopes for a de-escalation in the Middle East conflict that has upended energy supplies. West Texas Intermediate up to $81 a barrel, Brent at $87. June's Federal Open Market Committee meeting ended with a much shorter statement from the Federal Reserve, with Chairman Kevin Warsh not giving a forecast on the outlook for rates. FedWatch predicts that the odds of a rate hike have increased to around 38%. That's up from 16% last week. Similarly, another Kalshi contract asking when the next Fed hike will be shows a 68% chance of one taking place this year. Johnson & Johnson said it will pay an estimated $5.5 billion to resolve tens of thousands of lawsuits, alleging its baby powder and other talc products caused ovarian cancer. J&J said the settlement covers about 76,000 claims. Futures are mixed as strong earnings bolster the market. Dow futures are up by more than 300 points. That's your money now.
Your 710 KURV accurate with the forecast. Mostly sunny, becoming windier today. Highs in the upper 90s to near 105 with the south-southeast winds at 12 to 25 miles an hour. Still breezy this evening, mainly clear, warm, and humid. Lows in the lower 80s with the southeast wind still at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Sunny, becoming windier again on Wednesday. Highs in the upper 90s to near 100.